Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule and teach well in the scriptures, and salutations to all Yahakim out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So, we like to basically recap on what the Lord is going to do for the men, what the Lord is going to do for his men. So, without further ado, we're going to hop right into it. Let's go to Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And it reads, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." So the Lord is going to give his rulership to his people, okay, to his men, to the elect, to the 144,000 or 1/3, okay, of the children of Israel. The Lord is going to make sure that the planet is righteous, okay. He's going to also intact vengeance upon the heathen. So let's get that. Let's go to Psalm chapter 149, verse 7. And it reads, well, let's start up a few verses up. Let's go into Psalms 149 and 5. And it reads, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud in their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. Praise ye Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua." For executing the vengeance and for using the elect to do so. Okay? So this message goes out to the hopeful elect, and Lord willing, I'm one of them, to take part in the great deliverance. All right? With the rest of the elect, to get beamed up in the chariots. So Shalaki, give me one moment. Okay. Okay, this is the great deliverance. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 1. Okay, this is the description describing the chariots and how they look. Okay, for the ones that don't know, they're the UFOs. Okay, for the ones that are in the know, it's the chariots of the Lord. And this is Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 4. And it reads, "And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding it itself with the brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of four living creatures." This was the appearance as if they had likeness of a man. Every one had four faces, and every one had four wings. And that's just, it's parabolic of the angels. And their feet were straight feet, and the soul was their and their feet were straight feet, and their sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. So letting you know that the men, the angels, our brethren, are dark skinned men. Okay? So their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went one straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, they four had the face of a man, and the face of a lion, and the face on the right side, and they had the face of an ox on the left side. They four also had the face of an eagle. That's just parabolic talk, by the way. Thus were their faces, their wings were stretched upward. Two wings, every one, were joined one to another, and two covered their bodies. Okay? Skipping down to 15. Now as I behold the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures with its four faces. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl, which is the color green. Okay. And they had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. So basically this is the description of the angels. This is the description of the chariots. This is the description of our salvation. All right. So while America's being burnt up, Lord willing, we get into those chariots, and we can see the demise of Babylon, aka America. Which this is something that we love. Okay, this is something that we longing for. We're longing for the salvation and the destruction of a wicked kingdom. All right, so this kingdom is going to go out like Babylon. This kingdom is going to go out like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, these wicked empires on the earth are all joined hand in hand. But at the same time that they're joined hand in hand, they're joined hand in hand through the philosophies. At the same time, they're going to be destroyed. And a new kingdom is going to emerge out of it. Okay, just like the elites, they keep pushing the phoenix, this and that. Well, our kingdom is not going to be no phoenix. It's coming out the air. It's coming out the sky. Okay? Our kingdom is going to appear simultaneously as this kingdom is going down. And All the heathen, the 2/3, don't have anything good to look forward to. The top heathen being E, have nothing to look forward to from this point on. The Lord is going to make good and true on his word. And he is not one to be mocked. And so whatever man soweth, that shall he also reap. So let's close out with that. Let's go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. And it reads, be not deceived. Okay? Don't be deceived. The hopefully elect, don't be deceived just because you see wickedness going on. You see how people still doing wickedness. Don't be deceived about that. All right? And for the heathen, the other nations besides the nation of Israel, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, don't be deceived. The Lord is not mocked. Okay? For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you giving, or whatever you putting out, whatever wickedness you putting out, starting with the elites, all the way down to the Joe Sixpacks, everything that you put out, you're going to get back. And the Lord says double according to her works. Okay? Be not deceived. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So you're pushing out homosexuality, you're going to get that back. You're pushing out death, expect to get it back. You're pushing out lies, expect to get it back. You're pushing out judgment, then you know what's coming for you. So I'm going to close out there, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakar Kadash. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Shalom.